willingness. We will teach it through song. Stay tuned and enjoy! Let's start the lesson!
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our English lesson. My name is Andi Shifani Faturizkia and you can call me Miss Shifa. And today we'll explore a very interesting topic that will help you express what you're able to do and what you're willing to do in English.
So, by the end of this lesson, you will be able to 1. You can identify the expression of capability and willingness in English. And then, you can use correct sentence structures and modal verbs in expressing capability and willingness in English. Jadi, ada 2 tujuan utama yang ingin kita capai dalam pembelajaran ini. Tujuan yang pertama, kalian akan dapat mengidentifikasi ekspresi kemampuan dan keinginan dalam bahasa Inggris. Artinya, kalian akan mengenali kata-kata seperti can untuk menunjukkan kemampuan dan will untuk menunjukkan kesediaan atau keinginan. Misalnya, saat membaca atau mendengar sebuah kalimat, nanti kalian bisa menentukan apakah kalimat tersebut menunjukkan capability or willingness. Dan yang kedua, kalian akan dapat menggunakan struktur kalimat dan modal verbs yang benar untuk mengekspresikan kemampuan dan keinginan. Misalnya, kalian akan menerapkan pemahaman ini saat latihan melengkapi dialog rumpang, menyusun kalimat acak, membuat kalimat sendiri, dan lain-lain.
But before that, let me ask you something. What things are you good at? Or what are things you want to be good at? Okay, I see. Maybe you're good at sports, playing games, cooking, or dancing. Whatever it is, today we're going to learn how to talk about those things in English. Next, we're going to have some fun. We will listen to How Far I'll Go from the movie Moana. As you listen, pay attention to the lyrics where she talks about what she's capable to do and what she's willing to do. Are you ready? Let's get started.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island. So maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along. But the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line? See the light where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind
Now, we will learn about how to express capability with Miss Sharifah. Are you ready? Are you ready to hit the books? Let's get started.
Hello, it's me, Miss Sharifah. Before we move to the capability material, I want to show you some examples of expressing capability from the song. Di dalam lagunya, Moana sempat menyatakan bahwa dia bisa dan dia tidak bisa. Contohnya ada pada lirik I can remember, yang berarti saya bisa mengingat. Kemudian ada I could be the perfect daughter, yang berarti saya bisa menjadi anak yang sempurna. Kemudian ada lagi I cannot go, artinya aku tidak bisa pergi. Lalu ada I can roll with mine. Maksudnya di sini Moana percaya pada dirinya, pada potensinya. Kemudian terakhir ada I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. Artinya aku bisa memimpin dengan bangga dan bisa membuat kita kuat. Ungkapan-ungkapan tersebut dikenal dengan expressing capability. Jadi apa itu capability? So, to show that someone has or doesn't have an ability to do something, we use can, be able, and could, yang menyatakan bahwa seseorang itu bisa dan tidak bisa. For example, from the song, I can lead with pride, yang menyatakan bahwa Moana bisa memimpin dengan penuh kebanggaan. Kita masuk ke dalam models of ability. For present, ada can, yang menyatakan bahwa kamu bisa. Contohnya ada I can remember. Kemudian ada bentuk negatifnya yaitu cannot atau can't, yang menyatakan bahwa kamu tidak bisa. Contohnya dalam lagu adalah I cannot go. Kemudian ada be able to, yang menyatakan bahwa kamu bisa tetapi secara lebih formal. Contohnya I am able to make us strong. Sedangkan bentuk negatifnya yaitu not be able to. Contohnya I am not be able to make us strong. Untuk past form ada could, yang menyatakan bahwa kamu bisa dalam masa lampau. Could juga bisa digunakan jika kalian ingin terkesan atau secara lebih sopan untuk menyatakan bahwa kalian bisa. Contoh dari lagunya, I could be a perfect daughter. Bentuk negatifnya adalah could not atau couldn't. Contohnya, I couldn't be a perfect daughter. Kemudian ada was or were able to. Contohnya, I was able to make us strong. Bentuk negatifnya bisa was, were not able to. Contohnya, I was not able to make us strong. Did you notice that the verbs after the models of ability are always in the simple form? For example, from the song, I can lead with pride. I cannot lead with pride. So, lead is the simple form. So, dari contoh tersebut kita dapat simpulkan bahwa struktur dari mengungkapkan capability adalah subject plus can or could, or you can use cannot, could not, plus simple verb or verb 1. So, how can we ask question about ability? So, you can use modal auxiliary. After that, you can use subject, main verb. For example, can she play guitar? Can as modal auxiliary, she as subject, play as the main verb, and the last question mark. You can also use could, and the question becomes could she play guitar? Kemudian ada struktur lain yaitu dimulai dari be plus subject plus able to plus main verb and plus question mark. For example, are you able to understand the homework?
So, R as be plus you as subject plus able to plus understand as verb. For a better understanding, let's watch a video conversation on expressing capability.
Bima, can you find the sugar? I look around, but I can't find it.
Sure, I can look for it. I think it's in the next rack. Do you need anything else?
Yes, I also need eggs, but I'm not able to reach the ones on the top shelf. Could you help me get them?
Of course, I could reach those for you. I'll grab a pack.
Thank you. Now, are you able to check if they have flour on sale?
Yes, I'm able to check the price for you. Let's go see it.
Okay, after watching the video, you will learn about expressing willingness with Miss Devi. Bye!
Hi, it's me, Miss Devi. So here we will learn about willingness. Willingness is an expression to show our desire, willingness to do something. Atau menunjukkan keinginan dan kesiapan kita untuk melakukan sesuatu. Dari lagu tadi, kita akan lihat contohnya yaitu Will I cross that line? Yang dimana artinya akankah aku melewati batas itu? Di sini Moana itu menunjukkan keinginan dia untuk melewati batas yang ada, yaitu pergi dari pulau menggunakan sebuah kapal. Next, kita move to model of willingness. For the positive form, you can use will and would. Will for the present, would for the past atau masa lampau, dan juga bisa digunakan untuk hal yang lebih sopan. Untuk contohnya, kamu bisa gunakan I will do my homework or I would buy a book. Gimana sih kalau misalkan dia negatif? For negative or unwillingness, kamu bisa gunakan will not atau would not. Jadi kamu hanya perlu untuk menambahkan not. Untuk contohnya, itu ada I won't leave unspoken atau I will not leave unspoken. Terus untuk would, I would not go, I wouldn't go. Terus kita lanjut, how to write willingness sentence. Untuk gimana sih kita nulisnya? Itu yang pertama ada subject, will, would, lalu ditambah verb 1, baru ditambah object. Kalau contohnya seperti ini, yang pertama will, I will study English, I will study English. Nah, kalau misalkan negatif gimana? Kalau negatif, itu subject, will, would, baru ditambahkan not, baru verb 1 dan object. Untuk contohnya, itu ada I will not study or I will not study. Kita kalau mau bertanya dengan orang gimana? Kalau untuk bertanya, will, would, itu taruh di depan. Jadi, will, would, subject, would, tambah subject, baru tambah verb 1, dan ditambah object. Jadi, seperti, will you buy a book, or would you buy a book?
Hey Sinta, do you want to help me with this math problem? I'm really stuck.
Sure, I will be happy to help. What's the problem?
Okay, thanks. I will try to explain it to you.
I will do my best to understand it.
I really appreciate it.
No problem. I will be glad to help ya.
Dan untuk pemahaman lebih lanjutnya mengenai apa itu capability and willingness akan diteruskan oleh Miss Mita. Let's go.
Okay, now with me, Miss Mitekda Febriana. So, we talk about an expression of capability and willingness, and you have learned what is capability and willingness through song before. But are they different? Let's talk about it. So first, for the capability is an expression to show that someone has or doesn't have an ability to do something, and for the willingness, an expression to show our desire or willingness to do something. So capability means you are able to do something. It's about what you can do. And willingness means you want to do something. It's about your choice or your plan. So sometimes you can do something but you won't. Like maybe you can eat all your vegetables, but you won't because you don't like them. Other times, you will do something, but you can't. Maybe you will try to climb a mountain, but you can't because it's too high. So, capability and willingness, they are different, but they often work together. And then, there's also the models and structure. So, the models indicating capability like can, can't, could, couldn't, be able to, and not be able to. And willingness like will not or won't, would not or wouldn't. And for the structure, like what have you learned before, both of them use subject, verb, and object structure with the models. So the table here keeps capability and willingness separate to make things clear, but they really work together. You need both capability and the willingness to actually do something. So the words we choose show this mix of ability and wanting. Jadi, kita membutuhkan baik capability and willingness untuk melakukan sesuatu karena mereka saling berhubungan. Okay, that's all for this section. Let's go to the next section.
Hi, it's me again. Finally, we're here. In this activity, you will fill in the blanks with the correct expression of willingness or capability. Petunjuk dari jawaban sudah tersedia. Kalian hanya perlu membaca dialog-dialog tersebut. Kalian juga dapat mengurutkan jawaban-jawaban pada petunjuk sesuai dengan struktur yang tepat, sesuai dengan struktur yang sudah kita pelajari sebelumnya. Kalian dapat mempause video ini sambil berpikir mengenai jawaban yang benar. Oke, sekarang boleh di-pause ya. Nah, gimana? Sudah bisa mengisi dialog yang kosong? Saya akan menunjukkan jawabannya. Jawaban nomor 1 adalah will you help? Apakah kalian benar? Kalau sebuah kalimat pertanyaan, maka will-nya itu posisinya ada di depan. Untuk jawaban nomor 2, yaitu I cannot help, merupakan bentuk negatif dari expressing capability. Jawaban nomor 3, I can help. Sudah sangat jelas ya ini bahwa bentuk positif dari expressing capability. Untuk nomor 4, I won't need. Ini merupakan bentuk negatif dari expressing willingness. Nah, sudah berapa nomor yang kalian jawab benar? Dan sudah berapa nomor yang kalian jawab salah? Jika kalian sudah jawab banyak benar, itu sudah bagus. Tapi kalau misalnya masih salah, tidak apa, karena selanjutnya akan ada assessment bersama Miss Shiva. Well, let's move.
Hi! After you learn, let's take a quick quiz to check your understanding. Here's how it works. For each question, pause the video if you need more time, because I will only give you 10 seconds to think about the answer. Afterward, I will show the correct answer highlighted in green color. Are you ready? Let's begin! Here's your first question. What is the difference between capability and willingness? Well, the correct answer is A. Did you get it right? Well done! Now, let's move on to the next question. 2. Rina, can you dance traditional dance? Tuti, yes, I can! The underlined sentence is the expression of The answer is C. Did you get it right? Amazing! The next question. Mother, will you wash the carrot and the bean, then cut them? You, I'll do it, Mom. The underlined sentence is the expression of The correct answer is C. Did you get it right? Excellent! The next question, what is Mita bisa memasak in English? Well, the answer is A. Did you get it right? Amazing! Finally, this is the last question of the multiple choice. Arrange the following words into a good sentence. Will, study, Devi, tonight, English. Alright, the answer is B. Congratulations! You have done all the multiple choice quiz. If you haven't got the perfect score for this session, you can review these questions to strengthen your understanding of the material. Alright, see you in the next session with Miss Mita. Goodbye!
Okay, we have the second quiz. Fill in the blanks. Complete the blank with can, can't, will, or want. Jadi, kalian harus melengkapi bagian yang rumpang dengan capability or willingness. So, let's go to the quiz. Mari kita kerjakan quiz yang kedua. Yang pertama, capability. Jadi, kalian akan melihat beberapa soal dengan fill in the blanks dan kalian dapat mem-pause video ini untuk menjawabnya di kertas kalian. The first question, the baby read a book by himself. Nah, di sini akan ada ilustrasi seperti ini dan juga akan ada tanda apakah itu checklist yaitu tandanya positif atau X tandanya negatif. Oke. Second question. The horse jump over the fence. Third question. The fish breathe on land. Okay, please pause the video and write down in your paper what is the answer of these three questions. Done? Okay, let's go to check the answer. So for the first question, the baby can't read a book by himself. Jadi dapat kita lihat di sini ilustrasinya. Di situ ada gambar baby, ada gambar read, dan ada tanda X menandakan bahwa itu adalah bentuk negatif dari capability, yaitu can't. Oke, selanjutnya. The horse can jump over the fence. Nah, terlihat dari gambarnya di situ horse-nya sudah jump, dan ada tanda positif bahwa capability-nya mengungkapkan kalimat bisa dalam bentuk positif. Dan yang terakhir, the fish can't breathe on land. Dapat kita lihat ilustrasinya, fish di situ sudah tidak bisa bernapas dan ada tanda negatif yang menandakan capability-nya berbentuk negatif. Dan willingness. Pertanyaan yang keempat, the child share her toys with others. And for the last question, Dad help me learn to ride a bicycle. Okay, please pause the video again to answer this question. Jadi kalian dapat mempause video ini lagi. Done? Okay, let's go to check the answer. Okay, untuk willingness yang pertama, the child won't share her toys with other. Jadi dari ilustrasinya ada tanda silang negatif yang menandakan itu adalah kalimat willingness dalam bentuk negatif. Dia tidak mau untuk membagi mainannya dengan yang lain. Dan yang terakhir, Dad will help me learn to ride a bicycle. Jadi, ada kalimat positif berarti ini willingness dalam bentuk positif dan mengungkapkan keinginan bahwa Dad itu akan membantu saya mengendarai sepeda. Okay, that's all for second quiz. Let's go to the next section.
Right, we have reached the end of the video. So, what we have learned? Alright, we have learned about expressing capability and willingness from the song How Far I Go. Now, for the practice, I want you to make one sentence express your capability and one sentence to express your willingness. And you can type them on the comment section below, or you can write them on your books and ask your English teacher to review them. Keep practicing and see you next time.